Good morning, kitty. Of course, she stopped hugging the couch, but yeah, she was sprawled out hugging it.
Putting on my favorite lipstick. This is called Paracone MD. I just got ready for today. I still have to do my hair, but also I wanted to share with you what I've been doing to take my multivitamins. I got Ziploc bags, but I also got snack bags at the Dollar Tree, and I got the wrong type of snack bags. I got the snack bags that go this way instead of this way. So I got the wrong ones. I didn't even know they made that kind, which is pretty awesome. Put like nuts in it or something. They go up to 1 cup. So I can show you all my vitamins. I got lysine, cinnamon pills. So this is the, it's like Zenadrin or whatever. I don't know which type it is. I got 3 different types. Zenadrin Black, I think. This is iron. This is another lysine. And this is biotin. And this one right here is vitamin D3. So these are all my pills. And, you know, I ran out of pills after like the 30 days or whatever, but I used all of my bags up. I had 28 bags in one and I used like 10 more. So on the other pills, I have like ashwagandha and choline and stuff like that. So I'm switching out my vitamins and I just put them in a random bucket. Do you want to show them the bucket, Rafael?
Yeah.
He'll show you the bucket.
It has lots of pills.
And the bag, the box, is where I'm going to put all the empty bags and then refill them when I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yep.
yeah. Cost me $1 to buy all my little baggies.
So you help?
$1 to buy a lot.
Yeah. Mommy knows how to shop for things.
Mm-hmm.
Walmart box. I guess we're gonna find out what's in that, right?
Yeah.
And we're watching the Stanford prison experiment where some people volunteered to be prison guards, some people volunteered to be prisoners. And it's like a social experiment. It's a movie. It's not like the documentary. It's the movie of it, and it has stars in it, you know. And it shows like the effects of what prison does to people, guards and prisoners. So I'm interested to see what that's like, because I don't really believe in the prison system for most offenders. I believe that they should be in some kind of, it should be rearranged. The way it is now, it's made for profit, and I think it should just be rearranged the way it is. So people don't come out convicts, they come out better people. And right now, when people get out of prison, they come out convicts, and then they go right back. It becomes a lifestyle for them. So I think that they should do something different. I don't know what, but I think they should rework that system the way it is now. Okay, so while I'm sitting here, I'm going to have my breakfast. Protein shake. I've already had coffee. If I make my own coffee, it's usually the cold brew coffee with this as a creamer. And it's pretty good. And I also have to put water in it because that coffee concentrate is very strong. So this takes me 30 minutes to take these pills, literally. I can't do it any quicker than that. I just have a hard time taking pills, especially these horse pills. The L-lysine is just so big. Anyway, so part of my shipment, Raphael's getting some ice in there, was this Conair curling iron. This was only $6 from Walmart, and this is better than I've ever had before in my life, because I've never had a curling iron that actually had a heat on it, like a heat setting. It had an on button, or not even an on button. You would plug it in and it come on. And I've always used Conair curling irons. This one is, I believe it's a 1 inch, might be, yeah, 1 inch curling iron. Just the standard curling iron. I thought $6 was super cheap for a curling iron. When we got here, I bought one at a yard sale for 25 cents. It did not heat. It was one of them ones that you plug in and it comes on. It was purple. I believe it comes in a 2-pack set, but I only had the one, and it did not heat up hot enough to curl my hair. It never did, so I threw that one away. It might have worked on like Abigail's hair maybe, but I don't want to do anything to her hair like that. I don't want to blow dry it. I don't want to curl it until she's older, because I don't want to ruin the natural beauty of her hair. Yeah. His hair
It's just fine.
What are we doing to your hair now?
We could haircut it once in a while.
Yeah, but what do you do to your hair to style it in the mornings? And he has pomade. What do? You put it in your hands, your fingers, and
Yeah,
you
like
rub
this.
it.
Usually I do this and then...
Yep. Yeah. And it's been making his hair look real good. Real stylish. This is why the government doesn't tell you the truth about things. That's why. I finally choked down my pills. The guy that played Lafayette on True Blood, he is in this movie. I don't know if this was his last movie or not, but if you didn't know, he actually died of alcohol withdrawal. He was trying to quit drinking. Really sad about that because he was one of my favorite characters on that show. Anyway, Hadar is going to be doing some painting.
I'm doing a challenge. I'm going to try to not destroy this shirt. It's black. I wore it yesterday. I'm going to take a shower after this, so I said, hey, I'm just going to use it. It's black.
You know
on black.
what? If that gets on your shirt, this will probably be matte on your shirt, so you will definitely see it very brightly.
What can I do?
Anyway, we have still the same project we're doing. Going back in black. Gotta paint that. I think I'm gonna really like how it looks from the road. It's gonna be black, black, and then black over here with the, what's it called, porch. So it's gonna have like black all the way across. I do think I'm gonna like that because it just kind of disappears into, and then it has the green popping out. And I don't know, I really like that. I don't like how it's like, hey guys, look at me. I like how it disappears. When we went to downtown for the Christmas lights to look at them, and we were walking around and just looking at everything. Oh, you painted that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I didn't notice that you did that. Yeah, that looks good. I like it. Yeah, I like it. So anyway, we went to this, what was that restaurant called?
Something bistro.
It was something bistro. I think it was like 502 Bistro or something like that. I think it had a number in it. They have, what is it called? Shipping containers. And this is something else that I've always wanted. I want 2 shipping containers. Not here, obviously, but if I had a shipping container, I would want one right here and one right there along the fence, and it would be part of the fence. And then on top of it, I would want one on top, and that would be the entrance, right? Kind of like a Walking Dead situation. I always wanted shipping containers and to paint them black. And they have a fence like this, and they painted it black, and it looks great, but I don't want to do that to our fence. I'll just keep it the wood color. And I just think it looks really good. That's me. A lot of people don't like black. I didn't used to. I always wanted to paint a room black, but it never turned out right and never looked good. So I never kept it black. This right here is an eyesore, and I'm trying to think of like how we can build something to put in front of this so that it's not so ugly. I want to like put a planter box in front of it with a little fence to hide it because it is very loud as well. The thing is, there is concrete, like all that's concrete right there. I know it doesn't look like it because it's years of like overgrowth of whatever that is, moss and fern. But I also have to, somebody told me, hey, use bleach on the house. I was like, duh, why didn't I remember that? Like, my mom and dad wash their house with bleach, probably once every year or so with a pressure washer, and it comes nice, comes out nice. In Florida, you have like, stuff grows on your house because it's Florida. It's wet here a lot. It's humid a lot. So stuff just grows on the house. And this house has been not lived in. So, you know, it was just sitting here and older people owned it. And, you know, you can't maintain a house if you don't live in it. A house starts to die, basically, if you don't live in it. I have noticed that. A house has a life. And if you don't live in it, it dies. I think we need to paint some white here. I've got some spots to redo here. I have some spots to do with the tan because Remember there was a snake in the house right here, and I didn't paint this because I was like, there's a snake, so just hurry up and paint that. But yeah, this is going to be painted the black, but the sides of the house is the tan and the white, so I think that'll be a nice contrast. I am going to keep this door red. This is what we came here with, you know, and I want to keep it. I want to have something original to the house. Look how much I paid at the discount store. $1.69 for Diet Root Beer and Diet Ginger Ale. They only had 2. This is Publix brand. I got this. This is grain and gluten-free pancake mix, nut flours, and plus non-dairy paleo Pamela's pancake mix. They have to write a bunch of stuff on there. And I also got chocolate chunk cookie mix, only $1.99, Pamela's. I'm gonna cook that today for a treat for everyone. Those are gluten-free. And I'm going to make a bread mix. Yeah, in a minute.
Okay.
Bread mix, gluten-free plus whole grain, non-dairy multi-purpose mix. Yeast packet included. I'm gonna see if I can make this without a mixer or a bread maker. We'll see. It did say that it had some kind of recipe to use without a bread maker, so I'm gonna see if I can do it. Here is another thing that I got in my order. I ordered a 5-pack of Prego Homestyle Alfredo. Yummy. Okay, my review of the movie. Yeah, abuse of power. I've always been one to question power, and I've always been one to think that everybody is equal. That's pretty much why I don't say sir or ma'am, and I never have, and I've always questioned that. I only say sir or ma'am if I'm trying to get somebody's attention and I don't know what their name is. I'll be like, ma'am, you dropped that. Ma'am, you want to sit here? You know, but I'm not like, yes ma'am, yes sir. And I went to church with a couple of kids that were like that, and I just felt like, I don't know, I didn't like it. I don't really care how you feel about that, but I didn't like it. Especially when it's like mob mentality. They can be really gross, and they don't think for themselves, and they don't fall back on what they know is good and right. And that's bad. Like, you'll have the majority go with the majority, and you only have a little few stragglers say, hey, that's not right. There's like 2 people in that whole experiment that were like, wait, this isn't right. And everybody else went along with it, the prisoners and the guards. So I was like, humans, they're very complex, aren't they? But they seem to have the same reactions to things that, I don't know. Is it teaching your kids to question authority? Should you teach your kids to do that? Because I've always done that, and I've always gotten in trouble for doing that. But it never stopped me from doing it, because I'm just like, why are we doing this? This, you know, because you said so? Why? Is that what we should be doing? I don't know. Always question authority. Always got in trouble for it.
I'm gonna taste test it.
Yeah, that's some seriously good gluten-free bread. Highly approve. What do you think? Good stuff, huh? And it's warm even. What do you think, Abigail?
Yum.
Yum. She loves bread. It's probably her favorite food. She's like me.
More after this.
We'll probably make sandwiches out of it so we can have, yeah, we can have turkey sandwiches. Abigail, can you take more than one bite? Oh. Okay, now we're going to make some chocolate chip cookies. It's been a long time. I don't think I've ever made chocolate chip cookies, to be honest with you. So this is a gluten-free chocolate chip cookie. All we have to do is add butter and an egg. And that's what we're going to do, right?
Only butter and egg?
Do you want to do it? You want to do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Egg. I'm going to do it too.
Raphael's going to do it this time, okay? Because you helped me. You helped me make the patties yesterday, or the day before.
I want you to help now, Mommy.
I know.
Woo! I did it! More.
All right, good job. Stir it up with the fork. Let Abigail dump this in. Here, you want to get up on the chair? All right, Abigail's going to dump this in. It looks good, doesn't it? They said that these cookies are going to be darker because there's actually chocolate in the mix.
Okay.
Not just chocolate chips, but chocolate in the mix as well. All right, don't touch the bag to the butter. Dump it all out, real good. Shake it a little bit. Good job.
Can we put that?
When you're done, tap the top of it. Tap the top. Yeah, see how it's falling off? Top the tap. Tap the top. Tap it. Tap it, tap it. Woo! Uh-oh.
Sorry.
You're good. All right. Rafael, time to stir it. Don't stir it around real hard. Stir it.
Can I put the bread in it?
We don't put bread in it. Here, we eat the bread with the other stuff. All right, that's looking much better.
Can I mash it?
Yeah, you're wanting everything, all the dry stuff to be wet. That's all you want.
That's
So
smashed.
mix it up until all of it is wet. You mash.
Yeah. Mash. Mash. Mash it all up.
Yes, mash. Spin, mash until all of the dry stuff is wet. We don't actually stir.
Oh, my hand is getting tired.
Here, let me do it.
Really?
You can take the dry stuff and put it in the middle. Scoop it up, put it in the middle, and then you can mash it to the outside.
I'm so excited.
Or you can mash it towards the inside.
I'll help you stir, Mommy.
Okay, you gonna spin the bowl for me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mash it all up.
Let me put the pan in. That's what it looks like. Looks pretty good. I do have to spray. It's the Carlini olive oil spray. Don't want them to stick. I didn't put oil in this, so it should have some kind of oily substance in it. Just gonna drop into balls, and they did say to mash it a little bit. They do spread, but I don't know how much the spread is. And I'm not really sure how much it makes. It didn't really look. 8, 9, about 10 cookies.
Miss.
Making it how I make it.
Oh, it's yum.
Uh-huh.
Really yum.
I use this for the
Pan yummy.
bread scoop. And here you can lick that.
Chocolatey.
This one ended up with only a couple chips in it. Okay. Now my kitchen is a complete disaster. Completed with disastrousness.
Yummy. Chocolate cookie.
Alright, so to flatten it just a little bit. I think they're pretty flat.
Pretty yum.
That's pretty yum.
Still yummy.
Now these are gluten-free, but it
What a
looks
yummy.
pretty much like a cookie mix. It looks like a cookie dough. Let's taste. It doesn't taste gluten-free. It is good. It tastes different. It doesn't taste like I would expect it to. But it's good and it's sweet. We'll see. Okay, here's how the cookies turn out. They look pretty good. Did have some... I could have probably made more cookies, but I made really big ones. Looks good. These cookies are good. If somebody told me, hey, that's a gluten-free cookie, I'd be like, that's good. It's good. So good. Highly recommend Pamela's gluten-free chocolate chip cookies.
Cretaceous periods. The fossil record. Would you like me to continue?
No thanks. Alexa.
But that counter is just always dirty. Basically, that's my whole life there. Everything in a line.